Vikings today? Good evening, Vikings fans, and welcome to our first ever softball broadcast this year. I'm Francisco Mendoza, joined here with Grace Owaki.
Hi, Francisco. I'm so excited for this game today. It could not be better out.
I totally agree. Good weather for a good game today. Like I said before, it is our first ever softball broadcast truck. I think it'll be a good one today, especially with the sophomore, Malay Woodard, on the mound for the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings.
They both look like really strong teams when they're warming up just now. They look like they're ready to go, and they're ready to take the field.
I really see that the Vikings could take a win in this. Yes, they do have a 4-9 record, but that doesn't matter. Teams could win no matter what. Doesn't matter what record you have. I still think that the Vikings can come on top.
You know, even with that 4-9 record, the past two games, they did bring out a win against Lions and our rival Bolingbrook. So they might just have needed a couple games in the season to really get going because they've won the past two. So anything can happen today.
I've been looking at this record from the past couple of days now. I see three good hitters, second baseman Megan Dwyer, center fielder, and Cox, and the catcher Marcano. I think they're really good. Each of them have about 2 or 3 home runs and a good number of RBIs, and especially of ranging from 9 to 13 games. So yeah, I think that the roster is really good for the Vikings. For the Eagles, we don't know much about them, but I feel like it's going to give the Vikings a good fight for today's game. Hopefully that the Vikings do pull out the win, but like I said, anything is possible in today's game.
Yeah, you mentioned Dwyer and Cox. Cox is in the center field. I've seen her play before. She really demands that field. She takes charge of it, and she's one of the fastest center fielders I've ever seen. She can really take charge of that. And Megan Dwyer, she takes charge of the plate. She can hit. She's, like you mentioned, she's had 3 home runs so far this year, so maybe she'll get a 4th today. But really, there are multiple girls on this team. It's a young team, though, but there's multiple girls who are always pulling something out in the game. So, yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see how the game is today.
Okay, we are going to a quick commercial break as we get ready for the national anthem. This is the VTV live broadcasting truck.
Since the dawn of man, cats have been celebrated for their driving ability. Cats innately connect with teenagers. Our litter of professionals excel at teaching defensive driving skills. Only here will you master the ancient power of the hiss. That's why 9 Lives is the Cadillac of driving schools.
Since 1891, the village of Flossmoor has been a home to all, where all kinds of people are working for a better tomorrow. The individuals of the community come together to make Flossmoor the beautiful, progressive town that it is. Welcoming, beautiful, connected. Flossmoor.
Located right off of Governor's Highway, Orthodontic Associates recognizes that every patient is unique. Dr. Spencer Pope uses the latest technology to guarantee an affordable result. Call 708-365-4317 today.
Located right across the street from HF High School, Wiley's Grill is a family-friendly restaurant with a great atmosphere. After a golf game, sit and devour award-winning ribs, burgers, tacos, and more. Come visit Wiley's Grill on Kedzie Avenue today.
Welcome back to our broadcast of the sophomore varsity girls softball team. Like I said before, this should be a good matchup, especially with Megan Dwyer and Olivia Marcano leading the way with the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings.
You know, like I said before, it's a young team. They're mostly juniors. There's a sophomore. There's even a freshman with only 4 seniors on this team. But that's nothing that they can't overcome. I think they're a great team this year, and each and every one of the girls brings something to the plate.
I totally agree with you, Grace. We are literally about to get on our way as both teams are ready. As we see Sandburg as having a first batter ready to go, and Malay Woodard is getting ready to pitch for today's game.
And I believe that's Olivia Marcano stepping behind the plate. She's been on varsity since her freshman year. I believe she's a junior this year, so she's really shown how she can take care of herself behind that plate.
As we are about to start, Malay will get her warm-up pitches in and hopefully pitch a good game today.
And Malay's a sophomore too, so we have 2 younger girls behind that taking the start for the game. The first batter we have up for Sandburg is Heather Vetter. She's number 12.
As we will get ready, what we should expect to see from both teams, hopefully power hitting from the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings, especially with the three I said before, especially great pitching from our sophomore pitcher, Malay Woodard. And hopefully Sandburg doesn't really hit much of her pitches, because I really hope that the Vikings win today and pull out. Hopefully it'll be a good game for the Vikings today.
Yeah, we're just going to, we don't have any of Sandburg's stats, but so we don't really know what we're going into right now, but we're going to have to wait and see. With Malay and the other pitcher that sometimes starts off the games, they've been doing pretty well this year, so we basically are just going to have to see how it goes.
Yeah, I totally agree. Hopefully that the Vikings do shut them down today and hopefully pull out with a W.
All right, they're meeting on the mound here. They usually do. The varsity team has a kind of a little tradition where they all the infield comes in and they make a handshake for that season with each different pitcher. So they just took back their positions.
And we are about to get up as number 12 for the Sandburg Eagles will be starting the bat right now. As we are still waiting for the pitch. The umpire is getting ready, and the first pitch is underway as soon as we start.
All right, so Heather Vetter, number 12, is in the box.
As we are waiting for the first pitch to be delivered of the game, and it is down low for a ball. As the Malay Woodard starts off the game with a 1-0 count, it's still 0-0 in the beginning of the game with number 12 from Sandburg at bat. The pitch. Down low and gets away from the catcher. It's 2-0.
She's bowling a little bit right now, but it's only 2 pitches in, so
I hope hopefully she comes down from a 2-0 count. Hopefully strikes out number 12 of Sandburg.
you know, it's happened before.
And the delivery.
Oh, and it's hit far foul.
Count is now 2-1. Didn't really see that coming. I was hopefully it was going to go to the center left field for an easy out, but nope, it goes all the way to the left for a foul ball. Count now is 2-1.
Now we see Heather has a bat, so outfield should be ready. And there we have a strike.
Count now is 2-2. Like I said, hopefully there will be a strikeout coming along from Malay Woodard. The batter gets ready. And the pitch. Grounder to shortstop, Josie Winkus picks it up.
Safe. She fumbled it a little bit there. She was able to get it back, but not quick enough.
Yeah, I was hoping that'd be a routine ground ball for Josie Winkus, but, you know, it went a little too fast to her, but quick recovery, and unfortunately the batter is safe.
All right, so this next batter stepping in is number 10, Irene Travis.
Now up, Irene Travis with Ashley Wood on deck.
The pitch. She bunts it high.
Ooh, and Sabrina Tricani tries to catch it in the foul, but she misses, so Travis is coming back for second pitch.
I believe this will be a safety squeeze to hopefully get the second runner at first safe at second. If not, they might get both on board. The delivery.
All right. Hits it to left field. Alyssa Bjorklund picks it up, throws it to Sabrina Tricani, and each runner has been advanced one base.
First and second, no outs for the next batter for Sandburg. And it's still no outs.
Now up, Ashley Woods, the shortstop with Sarah.
All right, so stepping into the plate is number 18, Ashley Wood.
The pitch.
All right, and that first one was a strike.
Right down the middle for Malay Woodard. That's what we like to see from our sophomore pitcher. The delivery. High ball up there.
High near right.
And it is caught.
Kendall Davis makes the catch in right field.
All right. Kendall made that catch and then threw it to Sabrina at third, so no runners were able to advance, so we still have a runner on first and second. Up next in the box will be Sarah Gonch, number 2.
One out for the sophomore pitcher, Malay Woodard. The pitch.
All right, that first one was a ball. Could have been a little bit too low.
We have one out with a count of 1-0 for Sandburg right now. Runners at first and second.
All right, hitting the dirt a little bit, but goes foul. That first, the foul hit was hit towards first, and Grace Bingham was able to field it, but it was already in the foul territory. All right, she's stepping back in the box.
The pitch.
And she lays down a bunt towards third. Malay's able to pick it up.
And she is safe. It looks like the call is safe.
They threw it towards first to get Heather Vetter out, but she was able to put down a slide, and it looks like the umps are calling her safe.
So bases are loaded right now as the two umpires are going to be talking it over, see what the play is. The whole infield is talking to Malay, hopefully calming her down, and we're going to see the call.
She's out.
Out at third base.
And the yep. So that was Heather Vetter got out at third base from a bunt that Malay, the pitcher, was able to field and throw to Sabrina Tricani.
So now there's 2 outs, still first and second for the next batter for Sandburg. She literally shows on she's about to bunt right now. Let's see how this works out.
All right, this is number 3, Olivia Beveridge.
Grounded to Josie Winkus.
Throws it.
She is
safe.
Safe. Barely beats the throw.
That swing, though, was able to advance runners to second and third. So now the team's really going to have to protect that home plate.
Indeed. Bases are loaded now for number 7 of Carl Sandburg.
Number 7 is Natalie Catalano. And bases are full.
The delivery. Down low for ball 1. The ball gets away, but Macarno gets right on it and stops it as she will go to the pitcher's mound to talk it over.
You know, number 10 on that third base looks very aggressive when they fumbled that ball a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to steal home.
Now up, Canatello with Sarah Fuller on deck. Two outs.
Bases are still loaded for the Eagles. The delivery. High for ball 2.
That was high outside.
Marcano was able to get to it right away before it was a wild pitch and let the Eagles score. So that was good save by her. The pitch. Foul ball. Count of 2-1. Hopefully this inning will have no damage on the Vikings as Malay Woodard is only 1 out away from ending the inning. Hopefully she gets out of this bases loaded jam.
Yeah, they just got to keep this one. Oh,
foul ball.
Another foul.
And now the count is 2-2. One more strikeout and the inning is over. So we need one more strike and we are good to go. The pitch.
Another long foul.
Still 2-2. Hopefully that Woodard can throw the ball, and hopefully Carl Sandburg will not score this inning.
Yeah, you know, those fouls just mean that Malay's putting it in the place for her to hit it.
The pitch. Grounded to third base.
Tricani fumbles it, and they're able to advance and get 1 run in.
Not what you expected. I was hoping she would throw it to first, but then I realized no one was at third, so she could have tagged the base easily. Probably took her eyes off the ball for 1 slight second, and that did affect her by causing an error. It is now 1-0 Carl Sandburg.
Number 14, Sarah Fuller, is stepped in the box.
Now up, Fuller with Laughlin on deck.
The pitch. The high deep ball, hopefully catchable by the center fielder, Davis.
That is Kiara Cox.
And Kennedy Bordeaux gets it for out number 3. Only 1 run.
The inning is over. Carl Sandburg only scores 1 run, and the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings are up next to bat.
All right, so they're only 1 run in.
We are now going to commercial as we go to the bottom of the first inning.
Come visit us at beefstitch.com or call us at 708-754-9070 for all your commercial printing and embroidery needs.
The Flossmoor Public Library is located in 1000 Sterling Avenue, Flossmoor, Illinois. It welcomes all community members from students to adults and does whatever it can to accommodate their needs.
Tell your friends, tell your family. The Flossmoor Public Library wants you.
Viking Television would like to thank the following gold sponsors. Looking for a perfect night out? Come out to Bottle and Bodega of Homewood, where you can paint and enjoy an adult evening with friends. Dino's is your source for party planning. Located on Ashland Avenue in Chicago Heights, Dino provides all your beverage needs, and our sausage is the Chicago Heights specialty shop recipe. Located in Cherry Creek Plaza on Governor's Highway, Forever Yogurt is open daily from 11:30 to 10 p.m. and serves 40 flavors with 60 toppings, all to create your masterpiece. Serving all your realtor needs in both Indiana and Illinois, Jesse Bermudez of Caldwell Banker can help you find the property that's the perfect fit. Established in 1978, the Station Pizzeria is home of the pot roast melt sandwich. Just join us for a slice of heaven. You'll be happy you came. When things aren't as black and white, go gray. The law offices of Marvin W. Gray. The Bistro on Sterling in Flossmoor, Illinois is the area's premier restaurant serving Flossmoor and surrounding areas since 2017. We specialize in chops, seafood, pastas, salads, specialty dishes, and more. Visit the Bistro on Sterling in Flossmoor today. All right, and we are back in the bottom of the first inning. I believe that's Kennedy Bordeaux stepping in the box. And what's the pitcher on the mound we have right now, Francisco?
We have Lily McLaughlin pitching right now for Carl Sandburg.
All right, and Kennedy just hit an infield grounder, and she got out at first. Sandburg was very quick on that, so it looks like they have a good infield. So we're going to have to try to get those hits to the outfield or really get them bouncing on the ground.
Totally agree. She tried to lay it down and did not get on base, unfortunately, as we have Olivia Marcano up to bat now.
All right, that was a ball. That was high and outside. You know, I've known Olivia for years, and she is one of the best players I've ever seen. She can hit it. So we're going to see if she'll be able to bring her bat to this game, though. All right, and she has a long foul right there.
Yeah, so as I mentioned before in the pregame, 314 batting average, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs in the 13 games that Homewood Flossmoor has played this year.
Yeah, she's impressive in just as impressive in the box as she is behind the plate. She was the catcher in the top of the first. Another ball. That one looked low and inside.
Kind of hit the dirt there. Good block by the catcher right there to stop it from going behind her.
All right, so she just got to be smart in the box. We might be able to get a walk. And then, oh, that was a strike. All right. That one looked a little bit high outside, but the blue called it a strike. So now we know his strike zone's a little bit more lenient. The pitch. And she does a grounder to first, but she fumbles it. It goes right under her mitt, and Marcano makes it to first safely.
That was a good single right there by Olivia Marcano right there.
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks when they see a grounder coming to them, it's an easy play, but you really got to go with it through the whole play, or it's so easy to mess up.
You're so right, Grace. You know, it looked like an easy ground ball right there, but the first baseman and second baseman of Sandburg were not able to reach and get the ball right there.
All right, so who's in the box right now?
We have Sabrina Tricani up now for the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings.
She does a fly ball right between center and left field. Marcano advances to second, and Sabrina is safe at first.
Advances runners to first and second. 1 out. Now up Josie Winkes.
And now we have Josie Winkes up to bat for Homewood Flossmoor Vikings with 1 out in the inning.
All right. Yeah, so like Francisco said, we have 1 out. We have 2 runners on base. Easy double. She could bring in a run and tie the game. All right, that first one was a strike.
As Grace said it before, you know, the umpire's strike zone is a little bit different. Each umpire does have a different strike zone, and we know what umpire's strike zone is today.
All right, another strike. She swung at that one. No harm done yet. I've definitely seen people come back from counts like this, no problem at all. I know Josie Winkes is a strong hitter in the box. She swings a 3rd time and misses, so that'll be 2 outs for the Vikings.
And now Megan Dwyer's up for the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings with 2 outs.
Megan Dwyer has so far gotten 3 home runs this season. She played JV. She played her freshman year, and then on the freshman team, and then after that, she's been on varsity. So she's another strong player.
She has a unfamiliar batting stance, but whatever works for them is what's good. What gave her the 3 home runs and 7 RBIs this season.
Yes, so she swung at that first pitch. It was a little bit more out of the box than the usual strike zone, but again with this ump. All right, she swung at that second one again while Marcano steals third. So I'm assuming Tricani is going to steal second now. It's a usual play that they do when there's a runner on first and third. It's an easy steal while Dwyer steps up in the box. And Tricani steals second while Dwyer swings at that third pitch, and that is the end of the first inning.
And Megan goes down swinging for out number 3.
And now we send it over to commercial. You're watching the Viking broadcast of the softball game today.
John R. Russell has been an attorney for 28 years and has been in the Houma-Flossmoor area for 3. John Russell is licensed in Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan, providing quality legal services to families and businesses. You can reach him at 708-359-4906.
Discover your future at Prairie State College. You'll find great faculty, affordable tuition, and flexible scheduling. With a variety of degree and certificate options, it's easy to discover the career of your dreams. The best part? We're right down the street. Register today at prairiestate.edu.
At Proven IT, we dedicate ourselves to helping our customers succeed. That's why we're the official business systems provider of the Chicago Bears, transforming workplace productivity. Proven IT.
All right, and we are back at the top of the second inning with the Vikings slowly taking the field. Looks like Marcano is back again on the plate, and Malay Woodard is back on the mound.
You know, not the inning we expected from the Vikings. We had first and second. Unfortunately, did not score. But Marcano with quick feet and able to score steal third base right there.
You know, we're down by 1 right now, but that doesn't mean anything. It's an easy comeback. We just got to try to keep them at only 1. So if we can try to keep them off the bases completely, that would be ideal.
As the inning will start right now with the next batter, Lily McLaughlin, the pitcher for Carl Sandburg.
All right, and they're doing their traditional handshake again while the outfield gets ready. Which there were a couple girls that hit fly balls into the outfield, so this is a game that they're going to have to be on their toes. All right, Malay gets ready. And a grounder right between short and third.
Shortstop and third.
The runner's able to take first safely, and we have 1 runner on the base.
Next for the Carl Sandburg Eagles is Allison Sportletter, the left fielder.
Now up the left fielder, Allison Sportletter.
All right.
With Heather Vetter on deck.
So she's about to step in the box. It looks like the coach is giving her some more signs. So we might be expecting a bunt, something along those lines. And Malay gets ready for the pitch. And there goes the bunt.
Pass ball as Marcano will get it, and McLaughlin steals second.
Yeah, so I see that the batter faked that bunt. That's a usual technique to basically throw off the field so they run up. She pulls it back, and the runner on first is able to advance to second. All right. That was an outside ball. Malay gets ready for the other pitch. And a ball again.
Like Grace said before, the umpire's strike zone is a little weird. It kind of looked like it was the down low for a strike, but you know, the umpire's his strike zone may be different than others.
All right, that was a strike. There we go. Again, Malay is a sophomore, so she's not as experienced as the other girls on the team. It might take some warming up, a couple pitches at the beginning of every inning, just to kind of get used to it and get back in the rhythm. Oop, that was a swing. So I believe we have a full count now. Yep, full count. All right, the batter gets ready. And she went bowling there, bounced before it got to the plate. So that was a walk. So now we have runners on first and second.
That's a walk for Sportletter.
And who's up next for batting?
Morgan Frawley, the designated hitter for the Carl Sandburg.
All right, that first one was a ball outside, and the runner on second base here looks pretty aggressive, so we could watch her stealing third anytime. All right, she hit to the left side last time she was up. All right, she put down a bump, but it went foul, so we still have runners on first and second. No one stole yet. All right, the count's 1-1. That was another ball. It looked like she went down for a bunt, but pulled it back at the last second. So they might be trying to advance these runners. Oh, there's a bunt to Sabrina Tricani at third. She picks it up, throws it to Megan Dwyer at first, who came over from second and got the out.
Tricani fields the single.
All right.
Out number 1.
Why they put down the bunt, the two runners advance, so now we have runners on third and second. So now Marcano's really got to work it behind the plate. We don't want any balls to get past, so then they can't steal home.
Now batting for Carl Sandburg, Irene Travis, the third baseman.
She hit it out to the left field.
She hit it out to left field last time also, so the outfielders have to be on their toes, and it's hit towards center left.
As 2 runs will
Alyssa
score now.
Bjorklund picks it up, throws it to shortstop, and 2 runners make it in.
For Travis. That brings 2 runs in.
So the batter's now on second. She was able to get a double, and now the score is to 3-0. Number 18's up.
Now batting is Ashley Wood, the shortstop.
She hit it to the right field, Kendall Davis.
She hit it to right field last time.
Now up.
So let's see if she'll do that again.
The shortstop with Sarah Gash, the center fielder on deck.
All right, there was a strike. You know, it's hard for a pitcher when there are runs coming in and there are people on base. I think what would help Malay is if she just took a second, which I think she's doing right now. And there goes a strike that she's able to get the bat on, but it goes foul.
Same direction.
Which, yeah, same direction as her last hit, which is right field.
The count now is 1-2 with 1 out in the inning. Carl Sandburg up 3-0.
All right, the pitch. She hits a foul again towards right field. Right field is Kendall Davis. So she's really got to be ready. Looks like she's backed up a little bit towards the direction where all these balls are going. Hits it right to Megan Dwyer, line drive. She throws it to second to get a double play.
Caught by Megan Dwyer.
All right, so that will be the end of the top of the second. And they are going back into their dugout as Sandburg takes the field.
Has this ever happened to you? Well, next time it does, call Proxit. Technology solutions that make sense.
Since the dawn of man, cats have been celebrated for their driving ability. Cats innately connect with teenagers. Our litter of professionals excel at teaching defensive driving skills. Only here will you master the ancient power of the hiss. That's why 9 Lives is the Cadillac of driving schools.
Since 1891, the village of Flossmoor has been a home to all, where all kinds of people are working for a better tomorrow. The individuals of the community come together to make Flossmoor the beautiful, progressive town that it is. Welcoming, beautiful, connected. Flossmoor.
Located right off of Governor's Highway, Orthodontic Associates recognizes that every patient is unique. Dr. Spencer Pope uses the latest technology to guarantee an affordable result. Call 708-365-4317 today.
All right, and we are back to the bottom of the second with the Vikings about to hit, and Sandburg has taken the field. It looks like the same pitcher and catcher as last inning, so maybe this time we could get a run out of them. All right, and who's up to bat?
And now we have the pitcher, Malay Woodard, up to bat for the home of Flossmoor Vikings.
All right, so the pitcher's taking her time here, getting set. Malay's ready in the box, and here comes the pitch. That one was far outside. The catcher was able to hold on to it, though, so she'll be active behind the plate. Another pitch, Malay swings and misses. Now we have a count of 1-1. All right, here comes the pitch. Malay hits a line drive to third, and the third baseman acts fast and catches it for a first out. That was a good play.
Totally agree. Third baseman was on her feet, saw the ball come right to her, positioned her glove, and was able to catch that ball.
It was a low catch, too. They had to crouch for that catch, and they did.
Left fielder, Alyssa Borkland with Kendall.
All right, so this is Alyssa Bjorkland up in the box. All right, it looked a little inside, but it was a strike. So the pitcher's really taking her time between pitches, and I think that's the difference between Vikings pitchers and Sandburg's pitchers. All right, another pitch, and Alyssa swings and misses. So now we have 2-0. All right. Third pitch was a ball outside. Pitcher gets ready. Bjorkland swings and misses. That's 2 outs for the Vikings with no runners on base.
That is the third strikeout for Sandburg's pitcher on the mound today.
You know, the Vikings really got to get their bats going if they want to catch up, because we're down by 3 so far.
Kendall Davis with Grace Bingham on deck.
All right, so this is Kendall Davis in the box. Pitcher's taking her time. Here it comes. Far outside, all right. Here comes the pitch. There was a strike. All right, the count's 1-1. Kendall's got to get on base or a walk if they don't want to let this inning end without a run in. All right. That was a changeup, but it was a ball. So the count's 2-1 now. But now we know that the pitcher has some different pitches up her sleeve, so that's something else we got to watch out for. All right, that one looked like a curveball, yes. So she swung, missed, so it's 2-2 now. She's really got to be on her toes in this box. All right, that was a ball. It's a full count now with 2 outs, no runners on base. And now we've seen 2 different pitches from this pitcher. So ground ball to shortstop. She fumbles it a little bit, and Kendall's able to make it to first safe.
Kendall makes it to first for a single.
All right, here's a replay of that for you.
Now up Grace Bingham.
And she beats out the throw. Shortstop was able to recover quick from that fumble, but unfortunately was not able to throw it in time as Kendall Davis is safe at first.
All right, up we have Grace Bingham. She's another big hitter. All right, makes contact right away, but it goes foul towards the visitor's box. So this pitcher so far has shown us her regular fastball, a changeup, curveball. We might also see a drop ball, a rise ball. Another pitch. Grace Bingham hits it straight to center field while the center field catches it. That center field was Sarah Gonch, and that was the end of the second inning. All right, we'll take it to commercial. This is Viking Broadcasting.
Located right across the street from HF High School, Wiley's Grill is a family-friendly restaurant with a great atmosphere. After a golf game, sit and devour award-winning ribs, burgers, tacos, and more. Come visit Wiley's Grill on Kedzie Avenue today.
Come visit us at beefstitch.com or call us at 708-754-9070 for all your commercial printing and embroidery needs.
The Flossmoor Public Library is located in 1000 Sterling Avenue, Flossmoor, Illinois. It welcomes all community members from students to adults and does whatever it can to accommodate their needs.
Tell your friends, tell your family. The Flossmoor Public Library wants you.
John R. Russell has been an attorney for 28 years and has been in the Houma Flossmoor area for 3. John Russell is licensed in Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan, providing quality legal services to families and businesses. You can reach him at 708-359-4906.
All right, welcome back to the top of the 3rd inning for Vikings versus Sandburg. HF Vikings versus Sandburg Eagles. Right now the score is 3-0 with Sandburg winning. So I don't think it's really the fielding that's keeping the Vikings down. I think it's more their hitting. They just got to get their bats going, and I think they have a real chance. They're able to field pretty well against Sandburg. They just got that big double, which brought in the 2 runs, which really put us down. All right, first pitch goes out, and Josie Wankett, who's in the box? Sarah Gonch is in the box. All right, second pitch.
A little too high.
Looks a little high and inside, so it was another ball.
A little high. I was hoping that the umpire would call a strike on that since it's not a normal strike zone, but unfortunately he did call that a ball.
Yeah, the strike zone right now is looking a little bit far right and left. Hits a grounder right between short and third. Tricani misses it. Bjorklund fields it in left field, throws it to second, but she's safe on first.
No, little easy ground ball to Tricani. Did not have her glove down at the ball just in time, and the ball did sneak away from Tricani.
All right, we have number 3 in the box.
Olivia Beveridge, the right fielder, up for Carl Sandburg.
All right, Malay throws her pitch. She lays down a bunt. Sabrina Tricani fields it, but can't throw it anywhere in time, so she keeps a hold of it. So now we have runners on first and second with no outs so far. The Vikings really got to get aggressive if they want to win this one.
You know, it was a good bunt down by Carl Sandburg. Unfortunately, Tricani did hold on to the ball, did not know where to throw it. So now it is first and second with no outs.
All right, looks like Malay, the pitcher, is taking a minute. She gets ready for the pitch, and there comes. No, little high and outside.
As we have Conatello batting now for the catcher.
Marcano was able to field that, so she's on her toes today. All right, here comes the pitch. All right, this another ball, but this batter looks like they're dead set on putting a bunt down or faking a bunt.
Yeah, one thing I did notice is that number 7, Conatello, keeps putting down the bunt. Either she's going to bunt, she's going to fool the defenders and hit it past them.
All right, that one was low in the ground.
It's ball 3.
All right, third pitch.
Strike.
Strike, okay.
Umpire called it a strike. It is definitely barely in the strike zone, as the umpire did call it a strike.
The count's 3-1, so she might be coming back from it. I've seen it happen before.
And hopefully get an out in this inning as his first and second for Carl Sandburg.
All right, she puts down a bunt. Sabrina Tricani fields it, throws it to first with Megan Dwyer coming over from second.
And Tricani fields the bunt.
All right, and they get the out. But that bunt was able to advance the runners to second base and third base.
Now it is second and third with 1 out. For the next fielder, next batter, Sarah Fuller.
Sarah Fuller
all right, Malay gets a strike right off the bat with this new count. And again, with a runner on third, the whole field has to be ready to help out if they try to steal home. which usually, if it gets away from the catcher, the pitcher's going to have to run up, and the batter just tipped it off the bat, and the catcher caught it, so that's another out.
Now up to bat is Lily McLaughlin.
For out number 2.
All right, we have 2 outs, and we have runners on second and third. We're down by 3, so we got to keep them from getting any more runs. Here comes the pitch. Foul out of the field.
Yeah, one thing I did notice from the pitcher Woodard is that yes, runners do get on base, but not much damage is happening as the Vikings can still come back from a 3-0 deficit.
All right, hits a fly to right field, but right fielder catches it for the 3rd out, and they're able to keep Sandburg from scoring any more runs. So hopefully they could come back this next inning. All right, we'll go to commercial break. This is Viking Broadcasting.
Because my office is now in Homewood, I really felt a need to give back a little to the community. My experience includes being a judicial clerk for the Illinois Supreme Court.
Discover your future at Prairie State College. You'll find great faculty, affordable tuition, and flexible scheduling. With a variety of degree and certificate options, it's easy to discover the career of your dreams. The best part? We're right down the street. Register today at prairiestate.edu.
At Proven IT, we dedicate ourselves to helping our customers succeed. That's why we're the official business systems provider of the Chicago Bears, transforming workplace productivity. Proven IT.
All right, we are back with Carl Sandburg taking the field. The Vikings haven't started yet. Do you know who's up to bat first for the Vikings?
We have now, I believe, Kennedy Bordeaux, the center fielder for the Vikings.
All right, so they're starting back at the top of the order, so Kennedy's first. So usually the first 4 in the lineup are usually some of the stronger hitters. So I'm expecting them to use their bats. We got to come back from this 3-0 lead that the Carl Sandburg Eagles have over the Vikings.
You're right. Bordeaux started off the first inning with a ground out, but then Marcano and Tricani both had back-to-back singles. And unfortunately, Josie Winkes did strike out. So yes, the first 4 batters are your powerful hitters. And so far right now, they're batting .500 the first 4.
All right, it's the same field for Sandburg that they had before. Bordeaux steps into the box, and the Sandburg pitcher gets ready. Here comes the pitch. And a strike right off the bat.
Right down the middle for the pitcher from Carl Sandburg.
All right, nothing bad about that, though. A lot of batters let the first strike so they can watch it, get ready, get a feel for the speed of the pitcher, too. Here comes the second pitch. All right, that one was a ball.
Last time Kennedy was up, she grounded out.
Here
right
comes
now,
the third pitch. All right, she hits it. It looked like a weird swing, but she's able to make it to first. Safe.
Infield single for Kennedy Bordeaux.
The first baseman fielded that one on by herself. Thought.
Right, and she beat it out.
You see her running. You see her have to race the first baseman to the plate, but she gets it.
Now up. The catcher, Olivia Marcano.
All right, here's Marcano up in the box.
Marcano batting .314 on the year with 2 home runs and 9 RBIs.
Here comes the pitch. She lays down a bunt. She's able to advance Bordeaux while she gets it out at first. Oh, Bordeaux almost got out at second, was able to slide back in the base at the last minute.
Down a sacrifice bunt to move the runner to second.
Now we have Sabrina Tricani up to bat as she is batting. She is batting a decent amount of batting average of .414 on the season.
All right, she steps in the box. Lays down another bunt. That one was a good one. It barely went anywhere. It stopped almost right in front of the plate, and she's safe at first, while Bordeaux is able to advance to third. So what we can assume to see next is Tricani advance to second, because the catchers usually won't throw it on to second for an out if they have someone on third, so they can't steal home. So it's an easy advancement for the Vikings, while we have, looks like Josie Winkes stepping in the box.
Another conference by the Empire.
All right. Umpires are stopping to meet, though. All right.
Ball stays as it is.
Okay, and everything is staying as it is. So Josie Wankus is about to step into the box.
Batting .269 with a home run and an RBI this season.
Looks like the Sandburg team wasn't too happy about the play that just happened with the bunt. All right, Wankus step into the box as the Carl Sandburg pitcher steps on the plate. Here comes the pitch. She lays down a bunt, but it goes foul. The Vikings are really laying down a lot of bunts this inning.
You know, we see it with Carl Sandburg. Now we're seeing with the Vikings. I guess bunts are the key for getting runners on base this game.
Yeah, it's a quick way to get runners on the base or advance the other runners already on the base. Here comes the pitch. Another bunt.
Oh, nice.
A little in the air, but the pitcher can't catch it. Gets the out at first, but they're able to run Bordeaux in for an RBI.
Called out, but advances.
So that's 2 outs, but the score is now 3-1 with Carl Sandburg still in the lead. And we have Tricani on second base.
2 outs.
With 2 outs, here comes Megan Dwyer. Megan Dwyer is batting .313 on the season with 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, and 11 out of the 13 games the girls have played.
All right, like you mentioned earlier, she has an interesting stance you don't see with much other batters. But, you know, she uses it to her advantage. She's had 3 home runs so far. She's the 4th hitter, so she's the cleanup hitter. All right, looks like the head coach is giving her some signs, wondering if she might lay down a bunt like the other girls have been doing.
With 2 outs, I really wouldn't see that, but anything's possible with the Vikings.
All right. Ball, count is 1-1. Looks like the coach gave her another sign, so let's see what's going to happen. Dwyer's ready in the box, and here comes the pitch. Hits it to right field, right over her head. Tricani runs into home as Dwyer rounds and gets a second plate. All right. Dwyer just hit a double, brought in Tricani to now keep the score up to 3-2. The Vikings are catching up.
Yeah, one thing I saw when the ball went up in the air, I'm thinking that the right fielder is going to catch it. It goes over her head slightly a little. Megan Dwyer goes to second, and Tricani does score.
Sandburg was able to help themselves very quickly, though.
As next, we have the pitcher, Malay Woodard. As the last inning, second inning, she lined out to the third baseman.
All right, let's see if they can bring Dwyer in to tie up this game. All right, that looked like to be a strike. It looked a little bit slow, too. It might have been a changeup.
A little on the upper part of the strike zone, but it is a strike.
All right, that was a ball outside and low.
You know, one thing I have noticed from the Sandburg catcher, she always leaves her mitt right there, so the umpire can't see where the ball is. Some catchers don't do that, but this catcher right here is doing that on every single pitch.
A lot of catchers at the varsity level try to frame their ball. All right, Malay hits it foul on the right side of the field. All right, the count's 2-2 now. All right, here comes the pitch. And it's a ball.
Down low on the dirt, good eyes by Malia Woodard.
All right, we have a full count. She steps in the box and the pitcher gets ready. All right, and we got a walk. We have runners on first and second. And we have number 16, is it? 15, stepping into the box. Alyssa Bjorklund.
Last time up, she struck out in the second inning.
All right, we have pinch runners coming in for Malay. She is the pitcher for the Vikings.
And for her is Kiara Cox.
Pinch running for
Kiara Cox is a brilliant choice to put as a pinch runner. She's one of the fastest girls on the team, I'd say. All right, Bjorklund steps into the box. Pitcher gets ready. All right, here comes the pitch. Strike right off the bat. All right, so Bjorklund's seen it. She knows the speed. This Sandburg catcher hasn't let anything get past her all day.
No, and that's pretty good catching skills right there.
All right, Bjorklund swings at a pitch and misses to make the count 0-2. Right, here comes the next pitch. Swings at another pitch, and that ends the inning at a score of 3-2. We're going to take a commercial break. This is Viking Broadcasting.
Has this ever happened to you? Well, next time it does, call Proxit. Technology solutions that make sense.
Since the dawn.
Since 1891, the village of Flossmoor has been a home to all, where all kinds of people are working for a better tomorrow. The individuals of the community come together to make Flossmoor the beautiful, progressive town that it is. Welcoming, beautiful, connected. Flossmoor.
Located right off of Governor's Highway, Orthodontic Associates recognizes that every patient is unique. Dr. Spencer Pope uses the latest technology to guarantee an affordable result. Call 708-365-4317 today.
Located right across the street from HF High School, Wiley's Grill is a family-friendly restaurant with a great atmosphere. After a golf game, sit and devour award-winning ribs, burgers, tacos, and more. Come visit Wiley's Grill on Kedzie Avenue today.
All right, welcome back to the top of the third inning with the HF Vikings versus the Carl Sandburg Eagles. All right, so it looks like we've Malay on the mound again. And we're starting with Allison Sporleader. Says the starting hitter this inning.
Last time up, she walked and was able to score in from there.
All right, first pitch is outside. So far in this game, we've seen Malay takes a little bit to warm up, which isn't the best for the Vikings. Hopefully she can take her time and get those strikes in. Oh, line drive right to Malay, and Malay catches it with ease.
No hesitation right there by the pitcher, Malay Woodard. She literally just stood there, stuck her glove out, and the ball came right to her.
Right, here's this replay. And you see just sticks up her mitt, catches it with no problem at all.
Sarah Vetter with Irene Travis.
All right, Vetter's in the plate. So we got the top of the inning, the top of the batting order, I'm sorry.
Last time up, sack bunt.
Fouled it far near left field, but it came off the bat pretty quick, so she's up to hit. All right, she's stepping back in the box. Malay's on the mound already. Here comes the pitch. Fouls it again near third base, so the left side of the field has to be ready. All right. Threw it back into Malay as Vetter steps back into the box. And it's a fly to left field. Doesn't really make it there, though. Far enough for Josie Winkus, the shortstop, not be able to get her mitt on it, and she's able to be safe at first. This next batter we have up is number 10, Irene Travis.
Last time up, had a double.
All right, that first pitch was a little outside, so it was a ball. Right, here comes the next pitch. All right, she hits it straight to first, and Grace Bingham is able to step on the plate in time for that out. All right, so we have 2 outs and a runner on second.
2 outs.
The score is 3-2, so the Vikings really want to keep them. Now up, Ashley Wood, number 18, stepping in the box.
Last time up, hit into a double play.
All right, she hits it to left center, hits the fence. Center field's able to throw it into Wankus, but they get a run.
Brings a run in.
Vetter just brought a run in to make the score 4-2, and now we just have a runner on second, so she was able to get a double out of it. All right, next up is number 2, Sarah Gonch.
Gash up with beverage on deck.
2 for 2 right now with 2 singles.
All right, she hits it to right field, but right field's able to lean down and catch it. So that makes 3 outs with a score of 4-2 at the starting the bottom of the 4th inning. We're going to go to commercial break. This is Viking Broadcasting.
Come visit us at beefstitch.com or call us at 708-754-9070 for all your commercial printing and embroidery needs.
The Flossmoor Public Library is located in 1000 Sterling Avenue, Flossmoor, Illinois. It welcomes all community members from students to adults and does whatever it can to accommodate their needs.
Tell your friends, tell your family. The Flossmoor Public Library wants you.
John R. Russell has been an attorney for 28 years and has been in the Houma Flossmoor area for 3. John Russell is licensed in Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan, providing quality legal services to families and businesses. You can reach him at 708-359-4906.
Discover your future at Prairie State College. You'll find great faculty, affordable tuition, and flexible scheduling. With a variety of degree and certificate options, it's easy to discover the career of your dreams. The best part? We're right down the street. Register today at prairiestate.edu.
All right, and welcome back to the bottom of the 4th inning with the Vikings taking the batting order. Looks like we have the same pitcher and catcher that we've had on all day. So who's first up to bat? It's going to be number 16, Kendall Davis. All right, the pitcher throws the first pitch, hits it right away, down the center of the field. Second baseman can't get a glove on it, and she's safe at first.
Now Kendall Davis on the day is 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
All right, here you see the replay. Can't see it in the replay we were showing you, but the second baseman lunged for it a little bit, but couldn't get her glove on. All right, we have number 13, Grace Bingham, up to the plate.
Last time out, flew out to the center fielder.
She bunts this one, goes foul though. All right, bunting worked last inning for the Vikings. They were able to get those 2 runs in. Maybe they're trying the same strategy. All right, Bingham sets back in the box. Here comes the pitch. She lays down another bunt. The third baseman fields it, throws it to first to get Bingham out, but she's able to advance
Grace puts down
the runner to second.
For out number 1.
Here's a replay.
Kendall the second.
You saw that bunt went a little bit further than people like bunts to go, so it's easier for the third baseman to really get her hand on that. All right, Kennedy Bordeaux, number 8, steps into the box. We're at the top of the order again.
Bordeaux had a single last time and scored all the way to home.
All right, we have a strike.
Kennedy Bordeaux.
Batting .550 on the year so far for the Houma Flossmoor Vikings.
All right, we have a runner at second with a score of 4-2.
The fielders are in. Looking for a bunt.
Fielders have moved in. Bordeaux hits it to shortstop, gets it out at first, but the runner is safe on third and is able to advance. So now we have 2 outs.
Kendall Davis, as you saw right there, Kendall Davis goes to third as Kennedy Bordeaux ground out to first base. You know, I saw right there, Kendall was literally waiting at second base to go. Right when the ball was thrown to first, she bolted all the way to third base. So good eye right there by Kendall Davis.
All right, we have Olivia Marcano up in the box. Just got to bring Kendall Davis home, make the score 4-3. All right, Kendall looks ready on third too with, all right, Marcano steps in the box. The pitcher is getting ready. All right, here comes the pitch. She hits it foul towards the right side of the field. right, here comes the pitch. Hits it, but it bounces back up and hits her, so it makes a foul. All right, so the Vikings have to get 2 more runs to tie with Carl Sandburg. Hits it towards shortstop. She's able to back up and catch the ball for a 3rd out.
Inning is over, but the Vikings do get 1 hit in the inning.
All right, we'll go to commercial break. This is Viking Broadcasting.
At Proven IT, we dedicate ourselves to helping our customers succeed. That's why we're the official business systems provider of the Chicago Bears, transforming workplace productivity. Proven IT.
Has this ever happened to you? Well, next time it does, call Proxit. Technology solutions that make sense.
Since the dawn of man, cats have been celebrated for their driving ability. Cats innately connect with teenagers. Our litter of professionals excel at teaching defensive driving skills. Only here will you master the ancient power of the hiss. That's why 9 Lives is the Cadillac of driving schools.
Okay, welcome back to Viking Broadcasting game again, softball varsity from HF Vikings versus the Sandburg Eagles. We have Malay Woodard back on the mound. This is the top of the 5th inning. She's been pitching so far the whole game. And we have Olivia Marcano behind the plate again. So far it's taken Malay a couple batters so, beginning of each inning, to really get warmed up. So we'll see how she does this inning.
So far, it looks like she's throwing it really good. So hopefully, this is a 1-2-3 inning for the Vikings this inning.
Yes, the Vikings are down 4-2. So if they want to try to get a chance to win, they really got to hold them here. We don't want them to get any more runs.
For the Eagles, it's going to be Beveridge with Canatello on deck.
All right. So up, we have number 3, Olivia Beveridge, up to bat.
I love that name, Beveridge.
All right. Beveridge is stepping in the box. Woodard's getting ready to throw the pitch, and here it comes.
She was 2 for 2
All
so far.
right, she does a grounder straight to first, but the first baseman can't get down quick enough, goes to right field, and she's safe at first. First baseman dove for that one, though. Wasn't a lack of trying.
Nice attempt by first baseman
Grace Bingham.
But, you know, ball was too tricky enough and got past her.
All right, this next batter we have up is number 7, Natalie Catalano. All right, she headed to 3rd base last time she was up.
And she had a bunt.
All right, steps in the box. Woodard gets ready for the pitch. Here it comes. She hits it high up towards second to Megan Dwyer for the catch and the out.
Megan Dwyer calls for it for out number 1.
All right, that's the first out. We still have a runner on first. Number 14, Sarah Fuller, is up next, stepping in the box.
Last time out was a bunt to the catcher.
Now up Fuller. McLaughlin
Woodard
on deck.
throws the pitch. It's a ball, a little bit high. All right. I'm interested to see if any of these girls bunt anymore. Today's been a big bunting game, but the next pitch was a ball also.
Last couple innings, you know, the Eagles have seen the shifts. They still bunt. There's no shifts right now, so hopefully they won't bunt this inning.
All right. Fuller hits it towards right field, but it's over their head. All right. The 2 runners now on base are able to advance to 3rd and 2nd.
Runners on
That is Sarah Fuller
1 out.
and
Now up.
Olivia Beveridge. All right, the next girl up is number 6, Lily McLaughlin, the pitcher for Carl Sandburg.
Right now on the day, 1 for 2 with a single in the 2nd inning.
Woodard gets ready for the pitch. Here it comes. She hits it, but it fouls out again. We've had a lot of fouls these games. These girls are ready to hit.
Yeah, and they all been either to the left, to the right, or behind us. So, you know, Sandburg and both HF are ready to hit this ball.
All right, we have runners on second and third. We have one out. Scores 4-2. Carl Sandburg is up. Here comes the pitch. Little outside. It's a ball. So it counts 1-1.
Marcano even holds the ball just like the Sandburg catcher, hopefully looking for that strike, but no, the umpire called it a ball.
Both catchers today are very strong. All right, the batter hits it over the fence for a home run that brings in 3 more runs. Carl Sandburg takes the field to welcome their pitcher, Lily Gloth, back into home plate with a score now for 7-2. All right. Viking infield has met back on the mound. We're wondering how Malay's doing. She's been a little iffy this whole game.
She's been doing all right, and unfortunately that ball was driven deep enough for a home run.
All right. So up next we have number 11, Allison Sporleader. We still have one out.
She is 0 for 1. Had a walk in the second inning and hit the ball straight to the pitcher the last inning.
All right, that first pitch was a ball. It was a little outside. It's easy for a pitcher to get a little frazzled once someone hits it right over the fence.
Yeah, but all she has to do is calm down and get this inning over with.
All right, next pitch. The hit straight to second base, Megan Dwyer. She's able to throw it to first to get that second out.
The second baseman, Megan Dwyer, for out number 2.
All right, Megan Dwyer's having a good game today. She got that double play. She got a fly. She just got this one play. She's a strong second baseman today. The next batter is number 12, Heather Vetter. Is the top of their batting order, so we're expecting to see some of the better, stronger hitters right now.
Last inning, had a single and scored all the way.
All right, Woodard throws the pitch. Vetter hits it to left field. Alyssa Bjorklund dives, but is barely able to touch it. She throws it into the pitcher, and Vetter's able to take second.
Travis up with Wood on deck.
All right. Here's another play of that home run we have. You see she got great contact with that ball. And she knows.
She just didn't even look. She looked at it deep enough, just trotted the whole way. She probably even knew that the ball was even a home run.
All right, right now we have number 10, Irene Travis in the box.
Last time up, grounded out, but it is 2 for 3 on the day.
All right, Woodard throws the pitch. Oh, hits straight to the pitcher. Woodard's able to field it and throw it to first for that third out. And then the score is now 7-2 with Carl Sandburg up. We'll take a commercial break. This is Viking Broadcasting.
Since 1891, the village of Flossmoor has been a home to all, where all kinds of people are working for a better tomorrow. The individuals of the community come together to make Flossmoor the beautiful, progressive town that it is. Welcoming, beautiful, connected. Flossmoor.
Located right off of Governor's Highway, Orthodontic Associates recognizes that every patient is unique. Dr. Spencer Pope uses the latest technology to guarantee an affordable result. Call 708-365-4317 today.
Located right across the street from HF High School, Wiley's Grill is a family-friendly restaurant with a great atmosphere. After a golf game, sit and devour award-winning ribs, burgers, tacos, and more. Come visit Wiley's Grill on Kedzie Avenue today.
All right, and welcome back to the bottom of the 5th inning of the HF Vikings versus the Carl Sandburg Eagles in the varsity softball. Right now the score is 7-2 with Carl Sandburg up. The score is a little bit closer, but last inning, one of the Carl Sandburg girls was able to hit a home run that brought 3 of them in. So first up in the box, we have Sabrina Tricani.
Tricani 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles.
All right, we're interested to see how the Vikings are going to play this inning. They obviously want to get a lot of runs in, at least tie at this inning. We're going to see what their strategy is. Tricani's in the box. And we have the same pitcher as we've had all game, which is number 6, Lily Gloth. She throws the pitch. Tricani hits it to shortstop, and they make the play to get her out at first.
Round out to the shortstop for out number 1. Now up, Josie Winkus.
All right, up next we have, here's a replay of that. Tricani tries to beat the ball, but the shortstop was able to field it pretty well. Got her hands on it right away. And next up, we have number 2, Josie Winkus.
Josie Winkus with the strikeout in the first inning and the sag bunt in the third. So she was looking for her first hit of the game.
All right. Glothen throws the ball. High and outside. All right, Winkus steps back into the box. Here comes the pitch. Hits it, but it goes foul towards the left side of the field.
Like I said earlier in the game, Winkus is batting .269 with 1 home run and 1 RBI. So hopefully she will get her second home run after this at-bat.
All right. Here comes the third pitch with the count being 1-1 so far. Another ball. Looks like it was a little low on outside. All right, here comes the next pitch. And inside. All right, so right now the count's 3-1.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll see you when you get home then.
Now if the ball isn't perfect, I'm assuming Winkus won't swing at it with a chance of a walk.
We're losing.
No, but there was a strike. Now the count's full. That one was right down the middle.
Yeah, so unfortunately she did not swing at it, but like you did say, if it's not perfect, she's going to take ball 4.
Right, here comes the last pitch. She swings and she misses. Oh, catcher drops it for drop third, but Winkus isn't quick enough to make it to the first.
We're out number 2.
All right, up next we have number 14, Megan Dwyer.
Now up, Megan Dwyer with Malay on deck.
All right, Megan Dwyer is one of the stronger hitters on the team with 3 home runs so far this season.
Last time up at bat, she had a double, which was pretty good. It was deep and made it all the way to second. So, yes, like Grace said before, she is one of the power hitters of the team.
All right, she got contact on that last ball, but it went foul towards the right side of the field. All right. The pitcher, Glothen, is about to throw. Here comes the pitch. Way inside. Dwyer has to kind of jump out of the way.
One thing I did notice from Dwyer and probably in other of the girls on the team is that after every pitch, they go out the batting box for a little 2-3 second swing, and then they come right back in.
Yes. You know, their coach Dawson is giving them signs. Dwyer hits a fly ball in field, and the second baseman catches it for the third out. And the score is staying at 7-2 Carl Sandburg. We'll take a commercial break. This is Viking Broadcasting.
Come visit us at beefstitch.com or call us at 708-754-9070 for all your commercial printing and embroidery needs.
The Flossmoor Public Library is located in 1000 Sterling Avenue, Flossmoor, Illinois. It welcomes all community members from students to adults and does whatever it can to accommodate their needs.
Tell your friends, tell your family. The Flossmoor Public Library wants you.
John R. Russell has been an attorney for 28 years and has been in the Houma-Flossmoor area for 3. John Russell is licensed in Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan, providing quality legal services to families and businesses. You can reach him at 708-359-4906.
Because my office is now in Homewood, I really felt a need to give back a little to the community. My experience includes being a judicial clerk for the Illinois Supreme Court.
All right, and welcome back to the varsity softball game of HF Vikings versus the Carl Sandburg Eagles. Right now we have Malay Woodard on the mound with Olivia Marcano behind the plate. They've been the duo all day. Right now, though, they're losing 7-2. You're wondering what's going through their mind right now, what kind of strategies they're looking at.
I'd say one strategy Malay Woodard should have is keep the ball right in the strike zone, hopefully get 3 strikeouts and strike out the side. But, you know, it's not just her, it's the whole team. You know, it's got to keep this lead at 5 and hopefully score in the bottom of the 6th.
As a sophomore pitcher, we're not sure exactly how many different pitches she has up her sleeve, so sometimes you just got to let them hit it and hope your field backs you up. Right now, we have Ashley Wood, number 18, stepping in the box.
Last time up, had a double in the 4th inning.
All right. Malay steps on the mound. Wood is ready, and here comes the pitch. All right, strike right off the bat.
Good call by the umpire right there. It was in the bottom of the strike zone.
Malay's taken a little bit to warm up the past couple innings, so hopefully she's ready to go and ready to take that that score a little bit closer together. Next pitch. Hits it right between the shortstop and third baseman to the left fielder. Throws it into second, but they're able to be safe on first. Next up, we have number 2, Sarah Gonch.
For Wood.
So far in the day, 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
All right, we haven't really seen any bunting the past 2 innings, which they were doing a lot in the beginning.
Steal by...
All right, they try to throw off a steal at second, but she slides and is safe.
Now up Gansh with Beverage on deck.
All right, that was a ball, that first pitch. Counts 1-0. Here comes the next pitch. It's another ball, with making the count 2-0.
Nice save by the catcher,
Olivia
Marcano. As if she didn't block it, it probably would have been a pass ball, and the runners would have advanced to third base.
All right. Woodard, the pitcher's ready. Here comes the pitch. Very inside to make the count 3-0. All right. The batter's probably not going to swing unless it's perfect. And she doesn't, but it was a strike.
Hopefully Woodard can come back and strike her out for the first out of the inning.
All right, counts 3-1. Here comes the pitch. She swings, goes down the center of the field, and a ground ball. They're able to bring in Ashley Wood to make the score 8-2.
That ends up
And Ganj moves on to second base.
Another run comes in.
All right.
Next up, Beverage with
Up now, we have number 3, Olivia Beveridge.
Beverage on the day, 3 for 3. Last time up, had a single in the 5th inning.
All right, Beveridge is stepping into the box after getting some signs from her coach.
Showing bunt right here.
We're going to see if she fakes it so then she could help her. Yep, she pulled back the bunt. Sometimes they hold out their bat just to throw off the pitcher. It's something else that they can't look at other than their catcher's mitt. And sometimes it throws them off. It was a ball right there. All right, she steps back into the box. Woodard gets ready to throw the pitch. Here it comes. It's another ball.
Ball 2.
All right. She's showing the bunt sign again. Here comes the pitch. She pulls back the bunt for another ball to make the count 3-0.
Good strategy by the batter right now from Carl Sandburg. Number 3, Olivia Beveridge.
Showing the bat again. Pulls it back. So another pitch comes in, but that one is a strike. All right, counts 3-1. As Beveridge steps back into the box. And Woodard starts her windup. Beveridge hits it. Lands foul right on the first base line. All right, so a foul ball is counted as another strike, so we got a full count now. With a runner on second, score is 8-2. Here comes the pitch. And it's a ball in the dirt. Beveridge takes first, as now we have a runner on first and second. And this next batter we have up is number 7, Natalie Canatello. Oh, looks like we have a pinch runner. Number 22 is Natalie Sumachi.
Now batting number 22, Natalie Scubaci.
All right. Looks like Natalie Scubaci is taking some signs from her coach. Maybe she'll be laying down another bunt, faking bunts, which is very popular with the Carl Sandburg team, as we've seen today. All right. Scubaci stepping in the box for the first time today. And Woodard is about to start her windup. Here comes the pitch. It's a strike. All right, the runners are still both on first and second. Marcano's got to keep the ball in front of her if she doesn't want them to steal. Here comes a pitch. She hits it high. Foul on the right side of the field. So that foul counts as a strike. So now the count's 0-2. All right, she's stepping back into the box. Here comes the pitch. And it's a ball. Okay, the count's 1-2, and you can see Malay's taking a little bit more time between every single one of her pitches, trying to collect herself. Here comes the pitch, and it's low and inside. We have a count of 2-2 with no outs and a runner on first and second. All right, here comes the pitch, and she hits it towards center field, but center field's able to catch it. That's Kennedy Bordeaux, brings in the first out of the inning. All right. Up next is number 14, Sarah Fuller. All right, we still have runners on first and second. Here comes the pitch. Sarah Fuller hits it towards right field. To go right over Kendall Davis's head. Kendall throws it into Megan Dwyer at second, and Dwyer's able to throw it to third, but number 2, Sarah Gaunt, is able to come in, make a run for the score now to be 9-2. All right, number 6, now we have Lily McLaughlin, the pitcher for the other team. Coming up, we have runners on second and third.
Last time up had a 3-run home run.
All right, you can tell the outfielders are far back in the field. They're ready for a hit. All right, the first one's high and outside.
Woodard might have a different approach for the opposing pitcher because last time up, that home run was major. That had the lead go from 2 to
from 4-2 to 7-2. It really brought him ahead. She hits a center field one. Kennedy's not able to get in. It goes straight past her to the fence. Brought in 2 more runs to make the score 10-2. All right. We have Lily on second base, and then we have runner number 11, Allison Sporleader, about to step in the box.
Right now 0 for 2 with a walk in the second inning and line out in the fourth and ground out in the fifth.
Here comes the pitch, and it's a ball. Kind of low. She's been, Malay's either been very low or outside today. All right. Here comes the next pitch. And she's able to make contact, but it goes foul into right field territory. All right. We have one runner on second base in the 6th inning. The score is 11-2, with Carl Sandburg winning.
She's a pinch runner, number 1.
All right. Number 1, Jill Richmond, is the pinch runner for the pitcher Lily Glothen, who just hit in a double. We've Woodard throwing the next pitch. Hits it to third baseman. Sabrina's able to throw it to first, and then throw it back to third.
County with the out at first.
The runner at third is safe, but they did get the out at first.
Third.
Here's this replay that you can see. Runner's trying to make it, but she catches it just before. And then Bingham's able to throw it to third, but they did not get that out. This next runner is runner 12, Heather Vetter, back at the top of the order. Here comes a pitch. And it's a ball a little bit low and inside. We have just one runner on third base. Here comes the next pitch. And that's a ball also inside. The count's 2-0, and we have 2 outs so far. Next pitch is also a ball to make the count 3-0. All right, Woodard starts her windup, and it's a walk.
One thing I have noticed with Carl Sandburg, when the count's 3-0 and they notice the ball forward, they start walking just a little to first base, but sometimes they have been caught off guard with a strike one, but this time it's straight 4 balls.
The next batter up is number 10, Irene Travis.
With 2 for 4 on the day.
The first one is a ball, a little bit inside. Runners at first and third. We see her starter wind up. And the runner on first stole second. They tried to pick off the runner on third, but she was safe. We now have runners at second and third with a score of 11-2 with Carl Sandburg up with 2 outs. The top of the 6th. All right, Woodard starts her windup. She hits it to second base, Megan Dwyer. She's able to make the play at first for the 3rd out.
Second baseman Megan Dwyer.
All right, so the score is 11-2, starting the bottom of the 6th inning. This is Viking Television.
Discover your future at Prairie State College. You'll find great faculty, affordable tuition, and flexible scheduling. With a variety of degree and certificate options, it's easy to discover the career of your dreams. The best part? We're right down the street. Register today at prairiestate.edu.
At Proven IT, we dedicate ourselves to helping our customers succeed. That's why we're the official business systems provider of the Chicago Bears, transforming workplace productivity. Proven IT.
Has this ever happened to you? Well, next time it does, call Proxit. Technology solutions that make sense.
Welcome back to the varsity softball game of the HF Vikings versus the Carl Sandburg Eagles. Right now the score is 11-2 in the bottom of the 6th with the Carl Sandburg Eagles up. The Vikings are about to bat. Starting off with, we have number 6, Malay Woodard. She's the pitcher for today's game.
Batting .300 on the season, and so far 0 for 1, but did walk in the 3rd inning.
All right, looks like we have the same pitcher and catcher that we've had with the Carl Sandburg Eagles all game. Here comes the pitch, and it's a strike.
A little low on the outside corner, but it is called strike.
The Vikings have been watching a lot of strikes go past them today, and they got to keep their eye on the ball and make a couple hits if they want a chance to win this game.
Especially down 11-2, every pitch counts.
Here comes the next pitch. She makes contact to shortstop. Shortstop throws it and is able to make the out at first.
A dribbler to the shortstop for out number 1.
All right, and that was Ashley Wood, number 18, to make that out. Up next, we have number 12. All right.
Now up, Borkland. Oh,
here's that
Borkland.
play again. You see her trying to make it, but she can't.
Okay, Kiera Cox is up.
All right, now up in the box we have Kiera Cox. Hasn't hit all day. First one is a ball. Cox is a power hitter, so we're going to see how she's able to pull out a hit in this bat. All right, here comes the windup and the pitch. Hits it straight to center field, high up in the air, and the right fielder's able to catch it. All right, so that's 2 outs.
Cox hits it to the
Up next, we have
number 2.
Kennedy. We have Kendall Davis, number 16, up to bat.
Kendall Davis 2 on the 2 for on the day with 2 singles.
No one on base, 2 outs. Hits one towards left field, and the left fielder makes the catch for the 3 outs. All right, so that's it for the 6th inning. This is Viking Television.
The Flossmoor Public Library is located in 1000 Sterling Avenue, Flossmoor, Illinois. It welcomes all community members from students to adults and does whatever it can to accommodate their needs.
Tell your friends, tell your family. The Flossmoor Public Library wants you.
Since 1891, the village of Flossmoor has been a home to all, where all kinds of people are working for a better tomorrow. The individuals of the community come together to make Flossmoor the beautiful, progressive town that it is. Welcoming, beautiful, connected. Flossmoor.
Located right off of Governor's Highway, Orthodontic Associates recognizes that every patient is unique. Dr. Spencer Pope uses the latest technology to guarantee an affordable result. Call 708-365-4317 today.
Located right across the street from HF High School, Wiley's Grill is a family-friendly restaurant with a great atmosphere. After a golf game, sit and devour award-winning ribs, burgers, tacos, and more. Come visit Wiley's Grill on Kedzie Avenue today.
All right, welcome back to the last inning, the top of the 7th of the HF Vikings versus the Carl Sandburg Eagles. All right, right now the score is 11-2 with the Carl Sandburg Eagles up, but Vikings have last bat, so they couldn't make it. The first hitter we have up is number 10, Irene Travis.
No, this should be Ashley.
Oh, excuse me, it's number 18, Ashley Wood.
Ashley Wood in the day, 2 for 3.
All right, she hits a grounder to left field. Able to make safe on first, and left fielder throws it to second, Megan Dwyer.
Next up, Ganch.
Runner on first, and the next batter is number 2, Sarah Ganch.
Ganch 3 for 4 in the day.
All right, Ganch steps up into the box. Vikings have to hold them if they want a chance at winning. Here comes a pitch, and it's in the dirt.
Haven't really seen a 1-2-3 inning from the Vikings all day defensively, so hopefully they can keep the deficit at 9 and hopefully come back in the bottom of the 7th.
9 runs is going to be hard, but it's not impossible.
It's been done before.
Right, here comes the next pitch. Hits a line drive straight to left center. They're not able to field it, fumbled a little bit. Ganch is able to make a double, while Ashley Wood has stayed on third.
Second and third, no outs.
All right, next batter up is number 3, Olivia Beveridge. Here's a replay of that hit. See her rounding first, making second, and she has to slide.
Now up, Beveridge.
All right, Beveridge is stepping into the box. Malay Woodard has been pitching all day. Here comes the next pitch, and it's a ball. All right, here comes the next pitch. She's showing the bat in a bunting sign. She couldn't fake. Yep, she's faking it, pulls it back.
One thing I have noticed is that every time the Carl Sandburg has shown bunt, Woodard throws the ball down low in the dirt, so maybe he's trying to get to her head or something. That's one thing I have noticed.
Throwing the bat out does kind of mess with the pitcher's mind. They're ready to run up and get the bunt, and then they pull it back, and it throws off the pitcher's motion. All right, that last pitch was another ball, making the count 3-0. All right, she's showing the bunt again. I wouldn't be surprised if she pulls it back. There it goes. And it's a strike.
Nice pitch right there by the pitcher, Woodard.
Also showing the bunt sign, the infielders run up. She could pull it back, hit it right over their heads. So it doesn't just mess up the pitcher, it messes up the entire field. All right, here comes the next pitch. She hits it to second base, Megan Dwyer. She throws it to first. A run is able to score, though, making the score 12-2. Megan Dwyer's had a strong game all day. Every ball that's come to her, she's basically been able to get an out from it. We have number 2 on third base, And right now, we have number 22, Natalie Scubaci. All right. Woodard seems to be taking a moment. Here comes the pitch. Half kind of swings, but isn't able to make contact.
Tried to hold the ball, the bat back, but did not work in that case.
Here comes the next pitch. She hits it straight past Sabrina at third, able to throw it in a shortstop, and they're able to make another run.
A single to the left side for Scubaci. She brings another run in.
All right, this next batter up is number 14, Sarah Fuller. All right, right now the score is 13-2 with that last run they just brought in. Here comes the pitch. And it's very high and outside, but Marcano is able to get a glove on it. We don't want them stealing any more bases. We have one out. The score's 1-0. Here comes the next pitch. She puts it right between third and shortstop and is able to advance the runner to second and be safe at first.
Runners on first and second, one out.
All right, this next runner is number 6, the pitcher, Lily McLaughlin.
Pitcher up next.
Has had a really good game. Has had a 3-run homer and a 2-run double, so she has 5 RBIs on the game today.
All right, Woodard winds up, throws her pitch. She hits it far, but it's foul. So that's a strike for Woodard, so she's helping herself out a little bit. All right. Number 6 steps back into the box. Here comes the pitch. She makes contact, and it's foul again towards the right side of the field.
At the last second, the ball curves on the foul line.
The wind might have had something to do there. It looked like it was about to bounce in fair territory.
One thing as the game has progressed, the breeze started in the beginning of the game but has calmed down. So that's probably why there's not a lot of bunting as it was before, but the wind had a little factor on that ball right there.
All right, Woodard's taking a moment, starts her wind up. All right, goes right to shortstop, and shortstop's able to make the play at third to get an out. All right, that was Josie Wankes making a play to Sabrina Tricani at third. We have 2 outs, with the score being 13-2. Carl Sandburg up. And number 11, Allison Sporleader, is stepping into the box. Woodard starts her wind up. And it's a ball, a little bit low. We have runners at first and second. Marcano's got to keep the ball in front of her to keep them from making any steals, any movement. Comes the next pitch, and it's a ball outside. All right, the Vikings really have to keep the Eagles at bay if they want a chance to win this game at the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the next pitch. It's low, Marcano misses it. They steal second and third. Looked like it bounced off one of Marcano's heel plates or shoe right there. It went kind of high in the air. All right, we have her stepping back into the box. Here comes Woodard with the windup. It's a strike. All right, the count is 3-1 with a runner at second and a runner at third. We can't have another ball get past Marcano again, or it could be a steal at home. And if that case, Woodard has to be ready to take home to try to get that out. Here comes the next pitch. Hits it to Tricani at third. Tricani throws to make the play at first, and they get the third out. All right, ending the bottom of the top of the 7th, 13-2. This is Viking Broadcasting.
Come visit us at beefstitch.com or call us at 708-754-9070 for all your commercial printing and embroidery needs.
The Flossmoor Public Library is located in 1000 Sterling Avenue, Flossmoor, Illinois. It welcomes all community members from students to adults and does whatever it can to accommodate their needs.
Tell your friends, tell your family. The Flossmoor Public Library wants you.
John R. Russell has been an attorney for 28 years and has been in the Houma-Flossmoor area for 3. John Russell is licensed in Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan, providing quality legal services to families and businesses. You can reach him at 708-359-4906.
Discover your future at Prairie State College. You'll find great faculty, affordable tuition, and flexible scheduling. With a variety of degree and certificate options, it's easy to discover the career of your dreams. The best part? We're right down the street. Register today at prairiestate.edu.
Alrighty, we're back. Right now you're looking at the inside of the Vikings dugout. They have a large weight on their shoulder right now. They got to come back from a 13-2 lead from Carl Sandburg. We have the same pitcher and catcher, Lily McLaughlin, and number 20, Morgan Ferrali, behind the plate. With it looks like number 13, Grace Bingham, gonna start the inning off in the box. They really gotta get their bats going this game.
Most definitely down by 11. Just gotta keep hitting the ball, and hopefully that the deficit can be less, and hopefully even win the game. Anything can happen, especially in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, top of the order coming up.
All right. Yeah, we have the top of the order coming up right after Bingham here. So we have some power hitters. Here comes the first pitch. Grace Bingham swings, misses, it's a strike.
She didn't like that swing right there.
No, she does not look happy. All right, she's taking some signs from the coaches down the third and first base line. McLaughlin makes her wind up. Here comes the pitch. Bingham makes contact, hits straight to second, but is out at first. That second baseman was Heather Vetter that's able to make the play. Here's a replay of that. She's trying to make it, but she's just a little bit too late.
Now up Kennedy.
All right.
Olivia on deck.
Now we have Kennedy Bordeaux, number 8, up to bat.
Top of the order.
1 for 3.
This is the top of the order.
1 for 3 in this game.
Hopefully the top of the order will be able to pull out some hits. We have 1 out. All right, she makes contact straight to the pitcher, though, and the pitcher's easily able to make that play. All right, that makes 2 outs with the score 13-2 in the bottom of the 7th. We have number 10, Olivia Marcano, stepping into the box.
Marcano 1 for 3 on the day. Hopefully we can get some contact on this on the balls to keep the inning alive.
All right. McLaughlin steps on the mound. Here comes the pitch. Marcano makes contact to the shortstop, but the shortstop makes the out.
Ground out to the
All right, and that
3.
ends the game. 13-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Carl Sandburg has won over the HF Vikings. Thank you for watching. This was Viking Broadcasting.
Please drive home carefully.